Ding, 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 ding. We're going to discuss the best Christmas movies of all time.
Come on.
The best Christmas movies. I must start by saying that some people might go, that's not a Christmas movie. But in my books, it's a Christmas movie.
Bring it on.
All right.
Do you know what I used to love? They don't do it anymore, but years ago, I'm talking like in the 80s, they used to do those. Can you remember those puppets? Those reindeer. Can you remember
no. I thought
the
you were
Christmas?
going to talk about the Muppets Christmas carols.
Move on. No. Anyway, come on. Give us your five.
This was actually quite hard. I started with a list of 15. Yes, and then I trimmed my way down.
Okay.
Then I get to a top 5, and then they jumbled out around. I will start with, this is a top 5, but honorable mentions. Didn't make the top 5, but great movies. Gremlins, because that is like a childhood movie of mine.
Hey, nice one. You've done your research. Nice. Yeah, good. I like it.
The next one is one of those initially like loosely based Christmas movies, but Trading Places.
Oh, come on. Yeah. So good.
And then I think the funniest, which is coming after Trading Places, but I think the funniest Christmas movie of all time is Elf.
It's on my list, man. Absolutely.
Of
all time. I swear, if you don't have
funny.
Elf, if you don't have Elf on your top 5, obviously you hadn't seen it, because that is. The kids and I watch that like during the year. We watch Elf a lot because it's just unbelievable.
They didn't make the top 5.
They didn't make the top 5. Okay.
They were honourable mentions.
Okay.
If I had a top 8, they would be in there.
Yeah. Come on, Elf didn't make a top 5. Wow.
No, it didn't.
But it's definitely your funniest of all time.
Funniest of all time.
No doubt. No doubt.
So at number 5, was a global smash. This movie was huge when it came out. Home Alone.
Oh, it's on my list. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
It's on my list. Like, that movie was huge. Like Macaulay Culkin, the new child star.
I love that movie. It's so good. It's on my list. Yeah.
I might watch it this year. Actually, it's probably been a good 10 years since I've watched it.
It's funny.
I saw Joe Pesci the other day. He's old, man.
Well,
I don't know why I had to say that, but
because when you mention, it's just fun to say Joe Pesci. That's why you mentioned it. Pesci. Moving on.
Pesci. All right.
Next.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Lethal Weapon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
A movie by a guy called Shane Black.
Strong.
He wrote. I think he wrote that. He didn't direct it, but he comes up again actually. Shane Black.
Okay.
2 movies, same guy in my top 5.
He's obviously a Christmas. Maybe I need to speak to this Mr. Black. Maybe he can turn me around.
Number 3.
Yeah.
I think is it the newest one? Maybe it's the newest. Yeah. No, maybe not. One of my all-time favorite actors.
Come on.
Hugh Grant comes in.
It's on the list. It's on the list.
Actually.
Yes, it's on my list. Yep. It's on my list.
It's a very good movie.
It's the best. How many times have just you and I together watched Love Actually? Let alone how many times have we watched it? How many times have you and I watched it together? Many.
Hugh Grantathons.
Hugh Grantathons. Listeners, and together with our really good mates, Nige and Bree, we used to get together and have these Hugh-a-thons and just watch Hugh Grant movies.
I don't know what it is about Hugh Grant. He's just likable, I think.
Oh, and every movie he's in, I love it. So Notting Hill, About a Boy. Big fan.
He's very much in the same genre of Jason Bateman. Like, they make movies, you kind of just want to watch them.
Kind of want to watch them, can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Do no wrong.
Love Actually was 3. Number 2.
Yeah, come on.
Die Hard.
Number 2 is Die Hard.
Number 2 is Die Hard.
Okay.
I love Die Hard so much.
Seriously, I'm just going to say it right now. If you don't love Die Hard, I might need to punch you in the face. Because it's Bruce.
We should really start a petition for Bruce Willis to get a Best Actor award for Die Hard.
Dude, yes, it needs to be in the Hall of Fame of greatest movies of all time. That's all you have to say. All you have to say is Die Hard. That's it. Nothing more. And you should just.
Yeah. John McClane.
John McClane. Come on. Yes. And I don't even like action movies and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm just like, but it's Die Hard. Yeah. But it's Die Hard.
We're going to get those Die Hard t-shirts, dude.
Come on. Can we please?
Like, if it's something like with Bruce Willis, like with a gun in his hand, swinging on a pole or something, with Die Hard written on it, I reckon I would buy that straight away.
I want a t-shirt that says, I love Bruce. How about that? I heart BW.
Bruce Wayne. Now, number one.
Yeah, come on.
Number 1 could possibly be my favorite movie of all time as well.
Ooh. That's a big statement.
I just really like it.
Yes.
I like the vibe this guy makes in movies. So Shane Black, the guy who wrote Lethal Weapon, he made a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh.
Love that movie.
Love that movie. I've forgotten a lot of it. Yeah, right.
But I remember watching that movie for the first time and going, oh my God, what did I just watch? That was so good.
Yeah.
It's just got, you know, when you watch something and something just has this vibe to it. The guy, that Shane Black dude, he's like, you know, when you watch Lethal Weapon, it's got that Lethal Weapon vibe about it. I can't explain it. But that Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is an epic movie. And I think my number 1 Christmas movie of all time.
That's really good, man. That's really good. You've done your research. You've been, I think, fair. And you've been, wise.
Do you like that list?
I really like that list. And mine is not dissimilar. Mine is not dissimilar at all.
So Home Alone?
So this might be like a bit boring now because it's very, very similar. So my number 5, do you know what? It was kind of hard to rank these, but I just had to it's like ranking your children. It's very hard. But so number 5 for me, I doubt that you'd be familiar with this movie. But this is a movie I watched so much as a child. It stars Judy Garland, and it's a movie called Meet Me in St. Louis, and it's actually my favorite. It's actually my favorite. Do you know that movie?
I did see it on my research, but it wasn't because I've never seen it.
Yeah, that is one of my all-time, like for you, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and Meet Me in St. Louis is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just, you would probably watch it and go, what is this? What is this? Like, it's a very classic, it's very old, but it's just classic Judy. So, Judy Garland fans know that movie well, and it's highly respected. So, Meet Me in St. Louis. Number 4 was Home Alone. Come on, McCulkin.
Macaulay, he was like the biggest thing in the world at one stage.
Did I just say McCulkin? I just said McCulkin.
Macaulay
Culkin. Yeah, I said McCulkin.
Macaulay McCulkin.
Macaulay McCulkin. Such a good actor.
Good on McCulkin.
Oh, McCulkin. I heart McCulkin.
Yeah. Macaulay Culkin.
Dude, it's like I'm stressed. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. He was so cute. Kevin was so cute. How can you leave a kid at home?
Can you just pause there for 2 seconds? You watched Kominsky Method season 2, yeah?
Yes.
6th Sense kid. Yeah.
Oh.
What happened to that guy?
I don't know what to say.
You have to be honest.
Well, I will honestly say he's now a Scientologist in the Kominsky Method. That's as honest as I'm going to get there.
Okay.
Moving on. Number 3, Elf. I mean, I could not have a list and not have Elf. You know,
it's funny.
Anyone that's going to eat maple syrup on their spaghetti, like anyone that fights Santa in a department store is just up there for me. Respect. WF.
Yeah.
Just that is gold. That movie is just gold. Number 2, Love Actually. I never watched that movie and not want to watch it to the end. I never watched that movie and go on board of this. I never watched that movie and not feel like I want to hug someone. I just want to love everybody. Love Actually. It hits such a great note of so many different emotions, and they're all done so well. Like, they handle death well. They handle love obviously well. They handle, things like grief, like when the guy has an affair and whatever. So they hit all those like really deep emotions really well, but it's funny. Yeah. I don't know how they do all of that, and like it's really quite a sensitive movie. Like, even that iconic scene where he's not saying anything, he's got the sheets, and he's that iconic with the bride. And I mean, it's just done so well. So well. And it's funny, but there's part of you that goes, I'm going to cry. This is amazing. How am I sad and loving this all at the same time? I think that's pretty clever. So, yeah, Love Actually, iconic. And my number 1's Die Hard.
Your number 1 is Die Hard.
John McClane! Come on! What is even Die Hard? What? You know how we've often talked about sequels?
Yeah.
3 are awesome as well.